Good evening, everybody. This is Von Cream Puff. In today's episode, we are going to continue exploring way down there and seeing what we can find. So let's jump right on it. There we go. Enter those coordinates. Well, that's calculating. Let's check up the Ernie that went crazy in the last episode. Let's get that into a sector to continue mining trinium and iron. Sector with plenty of asteroids. And a resource depot. Oh, that should be nice. So we'll get it to go there. There, and we'll check back on it when it gets there. Alright, let's warp away. Alright. I am excited to find out what loot we will find. Alright, let's look for more yellow sectors in this area. Let's go to this one right here, and I guess we'll just do a circle and keep expanding out. Alright. I think with all the iron and titanium we have, once I sell that for a pretty penny, we might be able to get our oil refinery up and going. And the refined oil will sell for much more than the raw oil, so that will generate a much bigger profit. So we'll get money much quicker. Nice little loading screen here. There we go. Valuable objects detected. Alright, looks like this is just an asteroid field. So let's see here. Do I have my C-43 on this ship? I do, with a range of 10.04 kilometers. So anything within that range will be highlighted automatically. That blimping light is for the Operation Exodus. They always blink like that, which is absolute. Ooh, no, that's a wreckage. All right. Oh, would you look at that? Another fighter up. So let's get that towards that wing. Let's check out that wreckage. There should be a stash next to it. Might have a turret and some money. Yeah, beacon. Yep. Well, it sucks for them. Nice little traveler stash here. There we go. We got a cargo bait upgrade and some money. And there are still valuables in this sector. Let's just destroy these. Alright, that is a very sturdy container. Way to go, turret. Alright, well then, there you have it. It's perfectly fine. And nothing too fascinating about that. We could salvage that, but for such a small ship, I don't think it's worth it. Let's keep flying around this asteroid field, see if there's anything else in here. Does not appear so. Alright, next yellow blip. Hopefully we can get more combat in this episode. I'm really enjoying the combat. Get plenty of loot, which is always nice. Oh, look at that, just a straight line of asteroids. Oh, that looks like one of those debris fields. Yeah, the container fields. So with the object detector we have it, we'll be able to find which one of these actually has loot in it rather rapidly, like that one right there. And there we go. Alright, alright. Let's get close to that. Let's see what we get. A nice little pulse cannon turret and some more money. And there are still valuables in this sector. And another wormhole. Where does that wormhole go? Well, let's go find out. Solomon's still salvaging, so it'll keep moving through. Let's not fly into that. Is that a wormhole, or is that just like a... I don't think that's a wormhole. Yeah, I think that's just a planet. Yeah, it looks like it's just a planet far, far away. Yeah, it's just a planet in the skybox. Alright. Well, I am glad we didn't fly to that, or attempt to fly to that. That would have been a waste of time. Alright, next yellow blip. Explore these ones over here. I think we'll explore this quadrant. Man, no combat so far. Sad-faced. I went through and I actually designed some turrets to make our ship a little bit more uniform and nice, as you can see here, on those little turret blocks. It's still the turrets that we had on before, but now I've designed turrets to make it, you know, match our ship a little bit more. So I think that looks alright. I don't have much experience building turrets, but we'll get better in time. Kind of like the way they look. I might go over and modify the Von Zoom to get those on there. You build the turret and then you put on whatever turret you want, and that turret that you have takes the shape of the turret that you put it on, which is always nice. Oh, wonderful, some combat. I was starting to feel unloved. Alright. Ooh, this is going to be a fun one. Ooh, and there's a shipyard here. I don't know if we can handle this, but let's find out. Oh boy, somebody is really draining my my shields. Alright. Let's get our evac sector in, just in case things don't go the way we want them to. Oh yeah, I think we are going to get wrecked. See if I can get all the fighters back now that I can. I do not feel like remaking up all those fighters. Oh boy, yeah, we're going to get wrecked. Oh boy, yep. Yep, we're getting wrecked. Well, sucks to be those fighters, I tell you what. Yep, sucks to be them. Yeah, I don't think we can safely get them to dock in the time. Let's see here. I'm going to try to fly through my fighter swarm and get whoever I can. That way it's not a complete and total lost cause. But as of right now, oh boy, I missed him. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it trying to catch my fighters. Yeah, sorry guys. To those who are about to die, we salute you. Alright then. Well, there you have it. I just found a pirate base, so that's wonderful. I'll gladly board that and take their loot. Oh, that sucks so much. How do we want to tackle that? How do we want to tackle that? Not sure at all. Well, while we're repairing up, let's explore the green sectors. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna lose all those fighters. That's okay. I mean, it sucks, but worst can happen. They're just fighters. And they're made out of titanium, so I'm not too worried about them. Lost a couple pilots, but you know, they're replaceable. Well, that was fun. I won in combat, I got combat, and too many. 15 ships in that sector. Yeah. Yeah, all those fighters are gonna die. Too bad. So sad. Alright, that jump route is taking forever to calculate. Let's just find a different sector. Let's go to this one right over here. That one's nearby. Oh man, all those fighters. All that time building them. Wasted. There we go, the Von Zoom was paid. And that is delightful. There we go, the jump route's finally calculated. Oh man. Well, that's embarrassing. Well, better fighters in the actual ship. Haha, they're still losing. Oh, it just looks like there's gates in this area. That's gonna go on for a little bit until our fighters are dead. There's a sellable asteroid right there. Guess we'll pick that up and sell it. Who's the people owners in the area? Alright, the Iroquois. Sell that to them. Oh man. That just sucks. Well, that was a great way to start the episode. Huh. Well, we'll sell it to these guys, because they have the 2 gates in the sector. No more valuable objects detected. Fair bit of asteroids. This will be a decent sector. Ooh. Got any missions for us? Hold up. Resource shortage, 150 ammunition. Hey, I am planning a birthday party. I need a little bit of help with acquiring some goods. I can't buy them myself because that would kill the surprise. I am not going to be an accessory to murder today, sir. But thanks. Alright then. No. Oh man. 14 lost fighters. Whew boy. Sad faced. Every yellow text is shame and defeat. But they're made out of titanium, so again, it sucks, but it's not too bad. It's just titanium. And the pilots, but the pilots can be retrained or rebought. And once we build up that carrier, I'm not going to worry about anything. I'm still working on the carrier design on my off time. I haven't found a design that I quite like yet. Because I want to continue taking and like making what we've been doing with this series is taking our ships with a central theme and expanding on it as we make our ships bigger. So I'm still looking for a way of making this ship the way I want it to look. But yeah, I think it's working out pretty nicely. Alright, valuable objects in this sector. Who are you? They're miners. I gotta worry about trying to pirate them because I'll just get minerals. There we go. You can sell that asteroid. Look at that nice little tritium asteroid right there. There's a neonite off to our right. Neonite to our center. Claim it. Sell it to these guys. Still more valuable objects in this area, so let's give it a once over and see what happens. It's really dense. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a secret stash in here somewhere. Or even then, another sellable asteroid. Plenty of neonite in here. There's a little bit of iron. This looks pretty dense over here. Let's see what's in this area. A couple of tritium asteroids, neonites, iron. Let's cruise here, then flip. Alright. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything so far, are you guys? Check this little bunch of stuff over here. Some thick asteroids, that's nice. Check out this field. Ooh. Oh man, that is a rich neonite asteroid. That could be what it's talking about, but look at you go. I wonder what happens if we get in the way of his lasers. Let's find out. Let's be a douche. Oh, that's pretty cool. Haha. How do you like that? Oh, you can't mine. I'm in your way now. I didn't know I could do that, but that's kind of fun. Well, we had our fun being annoying to that guy. Look how patient they were. They didn't even yell at me. Alright, not seeing anything fun in this sector. On to another one. Let's see how much money I have. Oh yeah, that's enough. I think it's time we got our oil refinery. So let's warp back to our tritium home sectors. We're going to get a ship that's going to be a station founder. And then that station founder we are going to turn into the oil refinery. Oh yeah, we're going to be swimming in the money soon, people. I'll be able to sell a lot of that excess iron. I'm going to keep 1,000,000 iron in reserve and 1,000,000 titanium in reserve. I'm going to sell everything above 1,000,000, so we should have plenty of money. By the end of me selling that, I'd imagine I'd have somewhere between 10 and probably about 10 and 15 million, which is more than enough. Oh, there's a lot of shipyards in this area. We have good relations with these guys, but where's the closest one to our sector? There we go. We'll do that one. I'm going to build a ship that's a single block, and then I'm going to give it a captain. Or I can just use one of the, give it a ship and captain, then I can just apply a single block and move from there. I think that's what I'm going to do. That'll be easy. Maybe their ship design will have a... Yeah, no, I think I'm going to do it as a single block to begin with. That way I can conserve resources the most. Alright, where's that shipyard? Let's interact. Want to build a ship. We want a single block, station founder, add crew and captain. We're not worried about that. I know what the seed does, but there you have it. Yeah, we'll keep it as iron, that's fine. The founding cost is 5,000 neonite, which I don't think we have a problem. 5,500 neonite, which I do not think we have a problem with. What is a good name for an oil refinery? Let's see here. This will be the Let's see here. This is oil. What can I think of oil? There we go. Oh, why is it not typing? The RAS Houston. Pretty sure that's spelled wrong. I'm really not sure how to spell Houston. I apologize, folks. But, actually, we're going to call this the Dallas, because my father is a big Dallas Cowboys fan. So, there you have it. The great part about this is that when we're trying to give any cargo to another ship and we pass it to them, they will fumble it. So I'm not sure how we're going to make money, but we're gonna give it a try. There we go. Let's build that. It'll be done in 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes, let's find a resource depot. Is there one in this sector? There is not. So we'll look for a resource depot and sell off our resources. There are resource depots everywhere. Well, let's just go to this one. There's a lot of places there too, so we can see if they have missions in the meantime, waiting for the time to pass. Ah, delicious. Today's beverage of choice is cheerwine. Absolutely delicious pop soda. Used to get this some of the almost every day when I was working building boats, which was a fun job. I'm telling you, man, coming home covered in fiberglass, just absolutely itchy all day. Fun experience. My girlfriend at the time absolutely hated it when she'd come over. Sometimes I'd come home and she'd be waiting for me at my house, which was absolutely cute. And I'd be covered in fiberglass. I'd go to hug her, and she would quickly shut me down for obvious reasons. But it's alright. It's kind of funny. Oh man, fiberglass. It gets everywhere, but your body gets used to it after a while, which I was surprised. After about the first month, I wasn't itchy anymore. I could get covered in the stuff and feel perfectly fine. It's weird how the body adapts. Alright, let's sell some of these resources. Let's see here, we want to go to trade resources, sell resources. Iron, I want to sell 1,218,156. Wonderful. For titanium, I don't acquire that as often, but I do use that a fair bit. So for titanium, I think I'm going to sell 339,731. Sell that off. And then all my other resources are below 1 million, so I'm not going to sell them. And there we go. That should be more than enough money to get things going. What else do we have in this area? We have an equipment dock. We can check to see if that has any good equipment. There we go. A little bit of a stutter, but I loaded up. Traded equipment, turret control system, +3/+1 for armed or unarmed. Don't need that. Scanner range, not worried about scanning. Advanced trading system, I might pick that up because then I combine things at the, the research station. I can make that into a exotic one. Can't buy those, so I shouldn't look at them. That's a nice cannon turret. Does half the damage that our current one does, but I don't think the DPS is worth it. Yeah, nothing too good. Any good fighters? Force fighter, just push the enemy away, I guess. That's funny. Plasma fighter, size 6, durability 30, maneuverability, speed's awful. Everything's awful about that ship. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything good here. Utilities, no good utilities. Torps, I don't use torps, so there you have it. What else do we got here? Got a habitat, military outpost. Turret factory, we can see what turrets this place builds. So what type of turrets can you build? DPS of 351, 126, 126, 63. You can make that better, but usually, like, that's 351. That might be what this place specializes in, so I imagine we could probably get up to 500 DPS with that. I like my cannon turrets. Let's see how high I can get the damage on that. Nah, not enough for me to even want to look at it. The bolter turret, though, that is a really good bolter turret. 763 damage. How high can that get? 960. That's really good. It does a lot of damage to hull. Get it down to 480 if we put independent targeting on it. That could be something to look at too, shorting into independent targeting. But I prefer my pulse cannons. How high can their pulse cannons be? Yeah, no, not even worth it. Alright. Oh, we got a exotic mining turret over there. There we go. Just load up my fleet thing and we're going to see if the Dallas is ready. The Dallas is not ready. Alright. Let's see if there's any fun missions while we're doing this. Nope. I don't want to bump into you, so let's just boost a little bit. Free slaves? Yes, I love those missions. Alright. Let's see where this mission is. Down here. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Let's have fun. There we go. See, we're already loading up our fighter wing again. How delightful. Alright. Let's see what we can do. I'm not going to launch my fighters just so that they don't, you know, die. Let's head straight for this torpedo guy first. Oh, delightful. Alright, flip around. Let's try to hit that guy again. There we go. Alright, wonderful. There we go. We got the freed slaves. And let's turn them in. Yeah. I know you guys don't like me. But that's okay. I completed the mission. Destroyed a couple of you guys. That ship is doing a complete 360, just doing its thing. Way to go, Ravager. I really like the design of these pirates in this area. That little Star Destroyer-esque looking design is kind of nice. A little boxy Star Destroyer. Kind of like it. Get a sip from our cheer wine. Delicious. Wonderful. It was fine, don't mention it. Oh, how wonderful. Let's see what our relations with the people in this area are. Oh man, we're almost able to have an alliance with these guys, which would be great. Is the Dallas done yet? Boop boop. The Dallas is done. Alright. Now we are going to enter the Dallas. Take it to our Trinium home sector. And then we can start building that oil refinery. So I'll start things up. I'll show you how to found a station with a ship. And then after that, I'll call it an episode. So, as you can see, the ship cannot do anything. Which, you know, only sucks a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at it. No reconstruction token. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to look into my save designs. And I'm going to go to my YouTube ships, and we're going to find a design that I like. I think that one has one of these has a hyperspace core. I think that one does. So we're going to apply this design. Then we are going to, yep, that one has a hyperspace core. Get to that sector. See how much crew I have. No crew but one captain. Ah, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. This sector is under attack by another faction. Well, we don't care. We're not going to get caught up in their war. We will salvage the debris from the war, but we will not get caught up in it ourselves. Alright, so once we warp to our Trinium home, I'm going to look for a spot. So here's what I like to do. Alright, where is the Jeb? Alright, because I know that I'm going to be taking and transferring the oil to this ship. I want to get it, you know, fairly close and in a nice little area. Get the Von Zoom to patrol this sector. The Eternal Vanguard. 3 hours? Alright. Until that burns out. And once it burns out, then we'll get those more subspace signals are detected, and then that's when we'll get the pirates and whatnot warping in. Those random events happen. The one random event that can happen even with that thing up is the freighter getting attacked. That is what it is. Got to be careful. If this area becomes a hazard zone, then no civilian transport for 2 hours, which means this area is not doing any trading for 2 hours, and that is real time. So enjoy that. Yep. Oh, there goes my battery. Haha. Oh man, 120 meters a second. Where do we want to found our little place? How close do we want to be? No, I think right about in here will actually be fine. Yeah, this will be fine. There we go. Yeah, I like this. Just going to stop. We'll go to found station, and we look for the station that we want. There we go. So I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to look at all the different things. Fuel factory. It produces fuel, but what does it require? It requires energy cells, oil, nitrogen, and fluorine. But I got raw oil. Oh man, where is the thing that takes and produces just normal oil? Bloop, bloop, bloop. No, you're in here somewhere. I'm probably looking straight at it. In fact, I guarantee I'm looking right at it. Oh, a potato farm. It just requires energy cells and waters? Well, that's the next factory we're building in this area. Oh, there it is. Oil refinery. There we go. It produces oil and requires energy cells and raw oil. We have the raw oil. We don't have the energy cells. Energy cells are cheap. I'm not worried about building a station this episode or the next one. So that's perfectly fine. Transform. Warning. Yada yada. Blah blah blah. I go, okay. There we go. The ship will never move again. It's stuck in this area. So there you have it. So what I like to do is I go to Save Designs, and I look for, it's in here somewhere. I don't think it's in the YouTubes. I think it's in my other stuff. But I have a save design that's just a single block, and then I build from there. So while I design this station, I hope you folks have a beautiful night. Bye.